Alright, well, let's see here. So I got this printer that I accidentally plugged one of my other SD cards into that had a bin file for the professional firmware. And this had the first layer Insanity Automation firmware on it. I think Dave bought the computer, the screen, updated the printer, didn't do anything else with it, didn't fix the wobbling bracket that needs to be finished. Put a Nocturne quiet fan in here, put a BL touch sensor on it, and called it a day. Nothing else is done to this that I know of. In fact, it still has these crappy springs. And I guess I probably should order some springs. I do have a bed leveling kit somewhere. It might even be in this drawer. I'm just not sure that I want to go ahead and install it on this one because I don't really, the wheels are really big. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and turn this on. You'll see I've updated the firmware of the printer and the display. This is the yeah, it's got the everything on it now. What did it say? So it says Marlin. Now, if you have the factory Creality screen, it'll still work. It will just look a little bit different. Okay, so it's kind of a neat little screen. So let me turn that off here. Maybe a little easier to read. So it would be nice if it was touchscreen. Now, I wish they kind of had more of... Oh, we've got an error here. You see there's no blue light? That's not good. Okay, BL touch. So we might have a problem already. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, prepare bed trimming. Trimming wizard. Okay. Oh, there's the blue light. I see it now. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have that blue light, if you don't see that blue light, that thing is not working. So, need to have the blue light special. Okay. Now, keep in mind, my bed's not heated either. We're about the same over here. We're about in the red over there. And corners are not leveled. Adjust as required. Okay. Lower the front right. Now, when you look at these, I'm always like, well, which way is what? I mean, these things turn so easily, it's not even funny. Okay. What is it doing? Whoa. 2-1. You see it went down a little bit. Ooh, in the green. Lower the front right. We go ahead and turn it again. And every time you do that, it comes back to there. And then it does that. And now we're in the yellowy orange. Corners are not leveled. Adjust as required. Okay. I just turned it again. Now, I have a feeling this was pretty well leveled before. I have a feeling it's probably going to give me problems as soon as I heat the bed. It keeps changing. That's really weird. So, anyway, the other software that's on the Neo, like the factory software, it just takes a bed mesh, I think. Oh, I don't know what this one does. Raise the front left. We go up. And see how many times it takes to do this. And this is usually pretty good, though, because I've used this on the other one. So -2.5. I don't know what that means, and the number will probably change. as soon as it completes its entire cycle. Raise the front left, see how it went to 0.11. Okay. So then after you do this, you got to save everything. I don't know where it's coming up with these numbers. They all change. Okay. And what does it want me to do? It wants me to still raise it some more. Like 0.06 is going to be, I probably went past it at this point. I don't know, is it negative 15 from what it was? Is that what it's telling me? Lower the front right. Like, come on, guys. I'm so tired of doing this. Okay. See, that's a 16. So it probably didn't go enough. Lower it. Now, there's other things on this too, besides the tramming wizard. So there's a lot of really good stuff on here, but this is like the basic, like really simple, you know, a whole lot better. Where am I going? Which way? Down, up, raise it. I don't know if it wanted me to raise it before or if it was doing something else. I thought it said lower. I barely turned it, so I mean it can't be much. So, but the bed's not even heated, so this is kind of like a waste of time in my opinion. But maybe lower the front right. Like, dude, I am not doing this anymore. Corners are not level. Adjustment required. Negative. So that would be down. Like, if I move it that much and it's going to be in spec, then that means that this thing is probably going to be giving me issues. Let's go back. Filament management. Back. Prepare. Preheat. And then they have the Z-probe wizard. I don't know how it works. Homing. I think it's supposed to be able to just like probe and guess where it should be. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to move the Z to the home position. Okay. What's it going to do? Okay. So it's going to beep at me. But I'm going to guess that, like, okay, so then there's no offset. The auto build mesh. There's lots of stuff in here. There's just like so much, like just really good stuff. And then you have all these other things. So we've stored our settings. When you go in advanced, and you get your stuff here too. The MPC. I'm not too concerned about like the bed PID settings and the MPC settings and all that. But what is this? This little rabbit. I didn't realize that the flash was on. Huh. Okay, so anyway. So you got MPC auto tune. Well, we just gotta let that do its thing, and I'm just gonna do that. I'll come back later. It takes a little while. It's actually, it should be fine because it's already at its target, so it's gonna drop my temperature. I don't have to wait for it. It'll drop it. You see it right there. It's using this fan here, the cooling fan, to drop the temperature, I think. Like, well, wait a minute, now you're dropping cool, wait a minute. You gotta go back up. Oh, cooling to ambient. The hell? So this thing's like literally gonna do everything all over again. So this damn thing literally required it to turn all the way to 0 and then go back up to 200, and then now it'll do this crap again. So you don't want to have your bed preheated when you perform this test, apparently. Yeah, it's almost at the 200. I guess what it's trying to do is it's trying to see like if it'll overshoot. What's weird is I don't know. It's not the bed, it's the nozzle. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because the bed is cold. So anyway, it's gonna do all that, and then it'll kind of see how it performs and calibrate it supposedly.